Hey, everybody. Continuing on here with a little bit of help for you, hopefully, on Algebra 2, 2-4, problem number 5. And if we're on problem number 5 here, let's see, give it a 36 there. All right. And with that, how do we find the factored form of this expression? So the first thing that I would notice is I could take that out. The next thing is I got to find what are these zeros. And if you remember what we've done with this in the past, we just subtracted that 4 to the other side, square root both sides. Don't forget the plus and the minus. Talked about that before. How if x squared is 25, there's really two answers there, positive and negative 5, both squared equal to 25. So whenever you're solving a problem by square rooting both sides, you got to put this plus or minus in the front. So here we have a positive or negative square root of negative 4. And so remember, that's like 4 times negative 1. Square root of 4, square root of negative 1. And that's a 2, and that's an I. So what we've got here is we've got two different zeros for this problem right here. We'd have a negative 2i and we'd have a 2i. And then when you put it in factored form, remember if you had a x minus 2 and x plus 3, when you put them equal to 0, and solve your solution, the factor ends up being x minus whatever that was. So x minus 2 here, and on this one, like x minus negative 3 or x plus 3. So that's the kind of thing that I'm doing over here right now. The negative 2i would be x minus 2i, and or I mean the positive 2i, and then this one would be the x plus 2i, x minus a negative 2i, and you'd still have the 6 out in front. So that's the process that I would go through to get this problem written back in factored form. Let's see what happens when we put it in there. So common factor of 6 was out in front. X minus, oops, x minus 2i and x plus 2i. And hopefully that helps you out so that you can figure out the problem that you run into. So what I would tell you is make sure if you're not sure on your answer, after you even get it, you've got the similar question, more help, or view an example, help me solve this on the bottom of the screen. And even when you think you've got it done right, if you're not very confident, go ahead and do that similar question and try it again. Hopefully that helps you. Stick with it. Determination, dedication, it'll pay off for you. Just don't give up. If you really get stuck, make sure you bring your questions with you to class and we'll go through them together.